the heads of sections of Ministry of Agriculture, the head of policy, Ms. Sarah, the director policy and research from Ministry of Waterways and Environment, Mr. Vinay Singh, members of the media, our farmers, the youths, women in agriculture, agricultural entrepreneurs, middlemen, exporters. Bulavanaka to you all, and welcome to the Ministry of Agriculture. A special welcome is extended to all our farmers who are tuning in today and our stakeholders and key partners as we move agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a momentum day for the Ministry of Agriculture as we announce new programs which are intrinsically linked to the vision of the new agriculture, Grow Beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, agricultural entrepreneurs and stakeholders, these new programs are developed to take agriculture to a new level. Notably, we wish to bring in new arable land under cultivation. We wish to assist farmers in mechanization. We wish to establish more irrigated agriculture system in the dry zone in Fiji. We wish to set up nurseries for farmers. We wish to set up a hydroponic system for farmers. We want to establish more fruit tree orchards. We want to leverage women in agriculture to start with startup kits for the cut flower or nursery business. We want to establish more commercial livestock farms by providing fencing material. And we want to establish Fiji's first ever intensive dairy farm. Ladies and gentlemen, through these new programs, we are setting up brick by brick the foundations to expand commercial agriculture, to help develop more youths, women, household farmers and landowners as successful agricultural entrepreneurs. We wish to further increase exports. We wish to improve households' livelihood, income and quality of life. We wish to expand employment opportunities in the rural, interior and maritime division. So ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce and provide an overview of the programs that the ministry will be deploying in the coming weeks. Let me first announce the programs that we have to expand commercial agriculture going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we wish to establish a milestone, first ever intensive dairy farm in Fiji. We wish to invite expression of interest from existing dairy farmers who want to partner with the ministry to establish this first ever intensive dairy farm, where in this model, in this intensive dairy farm model, the cows and breeders will be inside the shed while we'll be growing pasture outside, cut and carry pasture, as well as supplementary feed. In this partnership, what we will be doing is we will be providing the farmers who have established this dairy shed with the high-yielding breed of dairy cows. We will establish pasture and corn. We will provide startup supplementary feed for an year. We will establish fencing to ensure there's no intrusion of animals which could infect these new breeds with TB and brucellosis. So this is a first ever for Fiji intensive dairy farm, where we would want to ensure that one, we got this new breed of the dairy cattle that we have brought in from Australia. We provide it to the farmers with the pure genetic material. We ensure that this is free from TB and brucellosis. We ensure that these are high-yielding dairy cattle. For example, the existing dairy cattle that we have yield about 6 to 7 liters of milk per day. But with this, the new breed that we are introducing in the intensive system, they will provide about 20 to 22 liters of milk per day. And again, in this intensive system, it is much easier to protect these animals from getting infected with TB and brucellosis, because they will not be outside grazing in the field where they could interact with infected animals. So while we are continuing with the TB and brucellosis eradication program, we now want to take dairy to a next level where we establish this intensive dairy farm. Now, once we have done this with the basic first step of, let's say, about 10 cows in a particular setup, then it is scalable. So from there, the farmers will then expand and add more sheds and more cows. And of course, with that, we will have to assist them also with establishing more pasture. So we're very excited about this. We want to start off with establishing 2 intensive dairy setup in Fiji. The next one is we wish to call for expression of interest to set up 20 hydroponics plants system in Fiji, particularly in the Western Division and Central Division, with a plant size of 400 plants. We are looking forward to the 20 who would provide the expression of interest. They must be already involved in agriculture and in with regard to into non vegetable farming in particular. So we see that in this recipient who have shown capability and sustainability to operate this system, and we are looking forward to ordering the complete setup to 20 farmers or entrepreneurs who want to set up hydroponic system. So very, very excited about this. We are now, the other program that we want to set up is covered greenhouse protected agriculture. So we are calling for expression of interest from 20 farmers who would want to establish greenhouse on their farm, noting the varying weather condition. This greenhouse setup will ensure consistent and pest-free supply of seedlings and vegetables from this setup. So very excited with this. We are looking forward to inviting or seeing expression of interest from 20 farmers who would want to set up this greenhouse. We will provide the entire the greenhouse kit to them. The next program that we would want to announce is provision of irrigation kits to establish irrigated farms, drip irrigation system. We note that to ensure consistency in supply of vegetable throughout the year, immaterial of dry zones, we would want to provide 250 farmers, existing farmers, vegetable farmers, particularly from the dry zones, with 150 irrigation sets are set to each of them. Each package will consist of drip irrigation, field lateral sprinklers, water pumps, shoka hose, tank, so a full irrigation system, which the farmer will just have to take this kit, will be delivered to the farm. They will set it up so that we are able to ensure that the farmer is able to produce and supply vegetables throughout the year. So very excited about this, and we're looking forward to the 150 irrigation farms set up in this new financial year. Now, the next program that we wish to announce is we want to continue to migrate subsistence livestock farmers to medium stock holdings to large holdings, and to do that, we need to provide them with fencing material. So we're quite excited to assist in this financial year in phase 1, 340 livestock farmers to establish paddocks so that they can now have more livestock, because subsistence farmers tethering up to 8 or 9 or 10 cattle is what is probably manageable, but beyond that, it's impossible to hold any larger stock. So we're looking at supporting beef cattle farmers, goat and sheep farmers in this particular initiative. So we're looking at supporting 340 livestock farmers. The next two announcement deals with our efforts to mechanize the farming system. So the first one is the small farming equipment program, where we will be assisting close to 15 farmers to acquire small farming equipment at 1/3 contribution, while ministry will provide the 2/3 contribution. So it includes small tractors, rotary tillers, or front-end loaders, or cutters or shredders, small portable mills, mini dryers, etc., that we will provide, while the farmer would contribute 1/3 of the cost of acquiring this. So maximum value of that equipment could be $18,000, where the farmer will contribute $6,000, whereas the ministry will contribute the remaining balance of $12,000. We are, as you know, that we would want to bring in more land under agriculture, idle land, arable idle land. And in this, under this program, we are quite happy to announce that we are looking at supporting a large number of commercial farmers to completely develop and prepare this new idle or virgin land. There are two categories of this program, two categories of two groups that we would be assisting. The group one is the Matangali land, up to clearing up to 10 acres of their land, which includes doing complete land clearing, whether it involves using a bulldozer, and land preparation and provision of planting material. So up to 10 acres, so we're looking at assisting 15 Matangalis or 15 Matangali villages where they have this land, where they will identify, let's say, 8 acres or 9 acres or 10 acres. We will clear this entire land and then prepare it, do the land preparation work and provide planting material. So we are quite excited to call for expression of interest to do the complete land clearing and land preparation and provision of planting material. We'll be assisting individuals to do land clearing and preparation up to 2 acres. So it could be 1 acre or 2 acre. We are looking at assisting 20 individuals. Again, this is not about land preparation. This is about new land where it's under bush, and we would want to totally clear this land and then bring in tractors to do land preparation and provide planting material and get the farmer, household, agriculture entrepreneur started. So very excited about this. So we're looking at assisting 10 Matangalis to 15 Matangalis to develop up to 10 acres each, and about 20 individual farmers to develop up to 2 acres each. Complete development of the land. So very excited, and we're looking forward for expression of interest. To further our farm development and farm mechanization, for first time ever, government has allocated $500,000 to provide as equity contribution for farmers who would want to go to the Fiji Development Bank to take a loan to invest in large implements or equipments or machinery. For example, if a farmer wants to, let's say, buy a tractor worth $20,000, ministry will provide the contribution of 20% contribution, equity contribution to the development bank. So ministry will provide 20%, and the remaining, the farmer gets the loan from the development bank. So we are looking at assisting about close to 30 farmers. So there are various categories. So the farmer which is going to take a loan of, let's say, 20,000, our contribution will be 2,500. We'll be assisting 6 farmers. Farmer where our contribution will be 5,000, we're going to assist 5 farmers. Farmers whose loan where our contribution will be 10,000, we're looking at assisting 4 farmers. A farmer where our contribution will be 15,000, we wish to assist 3 farmers. a farmer where our contribution it will be 20,000, meaning the farmer will take, let's say, $100,000 loan. We'll be assisting 3 farmers. A farmer who takes slightly above 100,000, our contribution will be 25,000. We'll be assisting 3 farmers with 25,000 equity contribution each. There will be farmers who would want to take close to, let's say, 150,000 or so. We will be contributing 30,000 as equity. We are assisting 2 farmers. We will be assisting 2 farmers with our contribution of 40,000, and a farmer, let's say, wanting to take a loan of, let's say, 250,000, we will provide 50,000, and the farmer take a loan of 200,000 from the Fiji Development Bank. So in this way, this is the first time this scheme is funded by government through FDB. Our contribution, that 20% contribution, will go directly to FDB. We will be assisting 30 farmers who take, let's say, a loan to buy a tractor or a digger or construct a farmhouse or establish a food processing plant, etc. So we're very excited about this program, and we look forward to working closely with Fiji Development Bank in assisting farmers who would want to take a loan where they don't have their equity contribution, where Ministry of Agriculture by government will come in and provide the equity contribution. We, as we had announced last year, we had established fruit tree orchards. This time around, we're looking at establishing 40 more orchards and expanding the list of orchards into 3 new fruits. So in this 40 orchards that we wish to establish, there will be 6 breadfruit orchards, 2 acres each. 6 farmers will establish with 2 acres of breadfruit orchard. 10 farmers will establish 2 acres of drinking coconut orchard. 5 farmers will establish 2 acres of jackfruit orchard. 5 farmers will establish 1 acre of avocado. 5 farmers will establish 1 acre of banana orchard. 3 farmers will establish 1 acre of citrus orchard. 2 farmers will establish 1 acre of mangosteen orchard. 2 farmers will establish 1 acre of rambutan orchard, and 2 farmers will establish 1 acre of mango orchard. So in this round of orchard establishment, we are adding 2 more new fruit trees, which is mangosteen and rambutan. So as we said last year, that gradually we will establish new orchards and also more orchards of the same fruit tree. So we had established jackfruit and avocado and mango and citrus last year. We're establishing more, and we're adding 4 rambutan and mangosteen this year, 4 orchards, 2 each at 4 farmers. So we're very excited about that. We will be calling for expression of interest. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the new programs to expand commercial agriculture. We're looking at home gardening program. We're looking at now also expanding our food security and livelihood program. As you know, this year we started with the second round of COVID-19. We had assisted a large number of households with regard to seeds to establish home gardens to secure their household with respect to food security. As of today, we have assisted 77,888 households. And we were able to distribute 52,006 packages last year. And we also assisted 24,000 households this year, so a total of 77,888. This financial year, we wish to assist another 47,000 households with basic seed packs to establish their home garden. So we are very mindful in terms of securing these households in the urban area, peri-urban area with regard to food, and we encourage them to come to the nearest agriculture extension office and pick up their home garden seed packs. Now we also will be continuing with phase 3 of the farm support program, where we'll be assisting farmers with regard to provision of planting material up to 1 acre with 2 seeds. So where they can choose any 2 seeds out of the planting material out of the list of planting materials that we will provide. and up to 1 acre each. So quite excited. For example, tomato, eggplant, kumala, and dalo, cassava, rice, maize, okra, pigeon pea, cowpea, chili. These are for farmers, which is different. The seed or planting material package for farmers is different from for what we give to the home gardening program. So all these planting seeds that we are providing, these are open pollinated, meaning that farmer can then generate their own seeds or planting material. So ladies and gentlemen, up till date we had provided with 2,938 packages to farmers in the 4 divisions, and so we are very excited about the impact this will have in terms of expanding agriculture. As alluded to earlier on, we want to ensure that our agriculture system, our model that we have, is inclusive of youths and women who form a significant proportion of our agricultural entrepreneur numbers. So in this particular announcement, we wish to assist 250 women with regard to providing basic startup kits, whether it's for cut flowers, whether it's for establishing small nursery. So we will be calling for expression of interest from women or women groups who are involved in lei making or voi or pot plant or cut flower, and for them to express what basic startup equipment that they need to assist them in further leverage their particular activity. So we are very excited about supporting, and we probably would be able to support between 250 to 500 women under this program that we are now announcing. So we will continue to provide support to the villages with regard to food security under the 50-50 project that we have, where at one particular day we provide 50 fruit tree plant at 50 villages. So this program will continue, and we will continue to deliver these seedlings to the villages with our support, with our staff who would be assisting the villages to plant these fruit trees on their village lawn. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to quite excited about this, the programs that we have announced today, and we look forward to implementing these programs. And I want to assure you that business as usual is not an option in the Ministry of Agriculture. We want to continuously raise our benchmark and aspire to reach these new benchmarks every year. And as alluded to earlier on, we want to expand commercial agriculture, and the expansion program of commercial agriculture requires more new land, new farmers, business skills, mechanization, moving into irrigated agriculture, moving into a hydroponic system, moving or migrating smallholder farmers into medium or large farmers through provision of fencing material, establishment of a new system of dairy farming. All these will be addressed, and these programs will be further expanded in the next financial year, next year from August. So this is the starting point of these programs, and we are very excited to execute this program going forward. Thank you, Naka.